Hello, everyone. I welcome you to another extraordinary visionary project of mine. So, welcome to Killer Snippets YouTube channel first. As people have been, telling me that the previous codes were not working properly because they were facing the issues. Well, I have somewhat upgraded the codes to add its optimized versions, which can be very compatible and which can provide more accessibility in terms of providing your expectation. This version is specifically about the contribution graph, while I'll be providing more features afterwards. First, I want my user to be very satisfied with the product, not just, I don't want to talk in the skies and all. So, when I'll just provide the link in the YouTube description. You can just check out from there. You don't have to visit my repository or anything. When you visit this link, when you just paste the link in your web browser, you will just have this web page open. You just have to click on get started. After clicking on get started, make sure on your system you are successfully sign in. All right, so just write GitHub, open your GitHub, and make sure that you are sign in. All right, make sure you have a profile and a public repository, and make sure in the settings, when you click on profile and when you go on to setting option, make sure in the contribution activity you have included private contribution on my profile. Just click, turn it on, enable it, and update preferences. That's it. Only though these two things have been required. Make sure that you have a public repository you can create or anything. All right, and you can see my profile right now. I've tested it, so I've left some space so that I can show you by filling it and all. Now, when you are on my website, you just have to click on sign in via GitHub. When you click on it, it will ask you to authorize and all. So you can use any of your GitHub profile. Then it will ask you to do two main tasks, that is star my repository and follow the maintainer, because these are basic need of a developer. I mean, if you're using my project for free, then I should also be deserving something. Then you just need to continue to dashboard. Then you have this dashboard for time frames and all. So we have the time frame for start date, so you can select any particular date. Like, let's go for the fab one. So in the calendar, I'll just select fab 1, and I'll end it till fab last date, that was 28, since it's not a leap year. Then you have the custom weekday counts. Well, I have already set it to 5 max, but you have this randomized per day option. When you click on it, the numbers will be randomized. You, if you will just change, the numbers can increase and decrease automatically. Otherwise, you can also, there is slide up and down option. You can change the number accordingly, customize it and all. There is this repository option. Select a repository, click on it. You can select your specific repository that you have created. All right, when all is done, just click on generate schedule. This will start creating commits. Make sure that during this process you do not do anything like terminate or do, terminate your close the close or terminate or anything, because let it run for a few minutes, because it won't take time depending upon your commits. Now just let me just tell you one thing. The more number of commits will take more amount of time to reflect on your GitHub profile. Since it's an automation process, it can take up to 1 hour as well. Since my commits are like 104 right now, that is for one specific month, it can take up to 10 to 15 minutes. But more the number of commits, the more the number of time to reflect on your GitHub repositories contribution graph. So it's like 30 seconds more. So after it is successful, I mean, make sure this push to remote is always turned on, enabled. Randomized per day is your choice. If you want, you can customize on your own and do as you know. Af- So after the pushing to GitHub is complete, it will just generate a message. Make sure that you wait for few minutes. Since GitHub has started to provide authentication at its peak, so you may face some trouble at the first. So you can see verifying remote commits and everything, it's validating and all, and it says success. All right, you can see a summary like repository in which it has been done, the branch commits, how many, date range from 1st Feb to 28th Feb 2026. So it is August we are doing for the previous months. Days pushed, yes. Schedule previews like the color fills and all. Commit push, awaiting GitHub processing. So you can see awaiting. All right. If you visit and you reload it, you will see the fab ones are filled now, right? So depending upon your so-called number of commits, like if they're minimum in each day, then it will be reflected very quickly. But if you're making like 10, 10, 15, 15 contributions in one single day and for more than 1 month, like for entire year, then make sure that you wait for 24 hours. It will not reflect at instant because because the count contribution in GitHub depends upon the repository storage as well. So try to make it like minimum, and you can just possibly fill the graph accordingly. So as you can see, it has been filled for the fab one, and we have the option like verify on GitHub, commit verified on GitHub. You can just see whether it has been verified or not, and you can view GitHub profile. It will show you, right? If you want, you can also check specific orders and everything. All right. So this is how you can achieve and all. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Well, for the GitHub batches, I know many people have been commenting that two of the batches are not working. That is because in the new updated software of the GitHub desktop, the batches which were the YOLO and the P, I don't remember the one that was the pull shark, I guess. They are not being reflected on the GitHub repository is because the GitHub has provided OAuth client, which is facing some of the technical issue during the commit git from your uh, collaborator or stuff. Well, I am working on it, and soon I will be implementing the same paradigm in this same framework afterwards. You will be able to get GitHub batches along with it soon enough. So for till that time, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe it so that you may be you can still see other stuffs going on around here. So thank you for watching. Let's meet in the next video.